Wednesday, the CPI report comes out for April. They're expecting plus 0.3% month over month. So I guess they're expecting it to come in a little hot. So if it comes in any hotter than that, the markets are going to dump. Or if it comes in cooler, the markets are going to rip to the upside. Like I said, I'd focus in on, you feel me, like one or two large caps that you're familiar with. And get all your levels and everything drawn out and just focus on that. Like when the reports come out, that's the way to handle that, bro. Or shit, it doesn't even have to be a large cap or mega cap. You can also trade a index like the SPY or the Qs. You feel me? But yeah, again, CPI on Wednesday, Thursday the PPI, Friday Michigan consumer sentiment. All right. PayPal had earnings today, Palantir and Lucid. Let's check those out real quick. I mean, definitely front side. Basically followed the overall market. Palantir. Wow. There you go. Popping from, 775 up to 870s almost and still riding. Palantir always has good earnings. I had that thing in my long term for a minute, but, when it started breaking down like 20 and like fading, I got out of it. Oh, Palantir's riding, bro. Look at that thing. Their earnings must have been good. And Lucid, a little EV play. This thing basically dumped off the open, found some support, and then grinded its way back up to previous close and topped and double topped up here, and then dumped. So I'm assuming their earnings is not that good. Those were your earnings plays for today. Tomorrow we have FSR, ABNB, TWLO, AFRM, UPST, and NKLA. Fisker has earnings tomorrow, and that thing looked bullish today. Obviously, that's like an EV play, so you can maybe go to like a Tesla and kind of maybe get an idea of what it's going to do, but it's nowhere near Tesla status. So more than likely, maybe look at something like a Lucid. And I mean, if Lucid is any indicator on what Fisker's earnings might look like, there you go. That thing's going to dump. Airbnb has earnings tomorrow. Definitely bullish on the day. Twilio has earnings tomorrow. Definitely bullish on the day. Affirm, I believe, earnings tomorrow. Definitely bullish on the day. You also have to keep in mind that a lot of this bullishness that we're seeing on these plays that have earnings tomorrow could be pre-anticipatory. So keep that in mind. Just because it's looking bullish right now doesn't necessarily mean anything, because you buy the rumor and sell the news. It looks like on these earnings plays for tomorrow, the rumor's already been bought. So the only thing there's left to do is sell the news, more than likely. I'm saying all these plays that have earnings tomorrow are looking decent right now. One could say that, again, the rumor's been bought. Nikola, a little energy play. Damn, that thing freaking died, bro. I had some of this too, but I had to get out of it. They had some scandal shit going on or something. Nikola, another one that has earnings tomorrow. All right, Wednesday, we have some big dogs with earnings, such as Disney. Definitely bullish on the day. That thing popped right off the open. Look at that. Disney popped, topped out. Looks like there's some type of resistance intraday at about 103.75. Actually, let's go to the daily right quick. Disney definitely broke past some resistances on the daily today when it popped up at the to the highs. It did look like we gave some back. So we broke past some daily resistance when we're up here, but we ultimately faded, gave a good amount back. But again, Disney has earnings on Wednesday, so there still might be time to buy the rumor. So 102.70 off the daily, 102.60s. Look, came down here, cracked it, then it acted as resistance for 2 days, faded, came back up here, hit it again, rejected off of that. On this day, I mean, super bullish, but ultimately gave it back. So 102.60s on Disney, major level off the daily earnings on Wednesday. Roblox, definitely closed front side, decent push off the open. The high of day was about 37 before, fading and just basically fading and sideways trading for the rest of the day. However, considering where it started running from during pre-market to where it's trading at now is a higher low. I mean, obviously it'd be great if it can hold up around where it's trading at now, about 36 for the higher low on Roblox. Robinhood has earnings on Wednesday. That thing's looking like a barcode chart, bro. Looks like the algos have it. Look where that thing IPO'd at. I remember that. I got around 30. Got as high as 85 and then just faded. Damn, would have been nice to grab some puts, huh? Well, let's look at the daily. Seems to be some support down here at about 850s off the daily on Robinhood. I wouldn't really trust Robinhood, bro. They're robbing the hood, my guy. They hit that pause button on the sell on the squeeze of the century. I can't get past it. All right, Unity Software, another one with earnings on Wednesday. Definitely looking bullish today. Actually looking bullish for the past few days. Obviously, some clear support down here at about 24.80s. Can call it 25 right around here. About 24.80s, 25. Earnings on Wednesday. Looks like they are already buying the rumor. There could be one more day of rumor buying before the news gets sold. You feel me? Look, there's the support. Grinding up for 2 days here. Look, higher low, higher low. Looks like we have another EV play with earnings. Li Auto, little China stock. Gapped up. All right, definitely front side. Decent little pop here, right off the open before fading. All right, those are my favorite patterns to trade, bro. See that? Where we're just bullish off the open, and then we top out, and then fade. Those are the easiest patterns, in my opinion, to trade. Let it do its bullish thing off the open. Once it tops out, you know it's going to fade because, people are going to take profits. And not only are people going to take profits, the sellers are going to see this and know that it's going to have to give some back. And they're also going to know that people are going to take profits. So all of that is just going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy in which it just fades. Looks like Blackstone has earnings as well. Had a double top up here and just faded for the rest of the day. And I don't know, because of all the bank drama that's going on, I don't know how I feel about that. I'd be leaning more towards the bear side, honestly. But again, you have to leave your bias out of it. Thursday, we have a few as well. JD.com, definitely looking bullish. Let's check it out on the daily right quick. Definitely a fall from grace. However, there seems to be some support down here at about 33.80s, 34. Might as well call that 34. Ever since we hit that support, we've been putting in some higher lows here. JD.com. Earnings on Thursday. Definitely looking bullish intraday. That thing was a runner, my guy. To be quite honest with you. JD.com. Earnings on Thursday. They're already buying the rumor. And bought it decent. SoundHound AI. Earnings on Thursday. Let's check it out on the daily first. Definitely some support down here at about 220s, 225 off the daily. This is an AI play, I believe. Now, for the last few days, we've been putting in higher lows. We've had another bullish day today. As far as where we could potentially see some resistance, it's looking like the high of day, about 277. And look, hit that 277 rejected. Hit that 277 rejected. Couldn't quite get back up there. But as long as we could stay front side and not break down previous close, like during the after hours period or whatever, being that it does have earnings coming up on Thursday, there may be some potential for this thing to continue running. Because again, there's support down here at 230s. And for the last few trading periods, we have been putting in higher lows. Getty. Damn, look at that thing on that day, bro. Traded about 24 million shares. I don't know what kind of announcement happened then. Major range on that thing. This previous close, $5.90, $6, is definitely a major support off the daily. As you can see from here, look, just straight across, $6. Got as high as 650 before fading a little and giving some back. However, we are maintaining a higher low as of now, which is about 4:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'd definitely be good for this thing though to be able to hold that 625 handle. And again, those are all the plays that have earnings coming up this week. I already went over the CPI, which is going to be again on Wednesday, and then the PPI on Thursday, and then again on Friday, Michigan consumer sentiment. Ideanomics popped again. Pac West, a lot of volume, double top, then the fade. Crown Electromagnetics popped pre-market and then just faded for the rest of the day. You didn't have to be up bright and early to catch that thing. So that thing popped. It was super early though. You have to be up with the pre-market. There are some platforms that let you trade pre-market, such as Webull. I could trade pre-market on here as well. There's another one that popped, BLCM, Bellicum Pharmaceuticals, popping during pre-market, then fading for the rest of the day. Again, it's a penny stock. SMX Security Matters. Okay, so definitely some support down here at about 82 cents. And then, as you can see, for the last few trading periods, we have been putting in some decent higher lows and pushing up, bro, before giving some back. Well, look, started running from about 90 cents, put in a higher low, running during pre-market again, faded, but maintained a higher low, pushed up even higher, up to about 240 before fading again. However, we are maintaining a higher low. So if we can maintain this higher low at 175, 150s, line in the sand, considering that this thing has been putting in higher lows on the daily for a few trading periods, there could be more room for this thing to run. Ticker symbol SMX, Immuron, popping in pre-market and then fading for the rest of the day. However, it did put up a fight here, especially grinding back up the VWAP. And as you can see, what was kind of acting as support for a little bit ultimately became resistance. From where we started running at about $2 to where we're trading at now is a higher low. If we can maintain the higher low and not break that down, and we continue to see some volume on this thing, there could be more room for this thing to run. But again, we'd have to hold this 250s handle, 240s, 250s. That thing freaking closed up 25%, dude, and still running. I put y'all onto this, bro. Look, even had the level drawn in there, saying we needed to hold that $9 higher low. Look, ran up, boom. I was like, bro, we need to maintain that higher low at $9. We did that, and then proceeded to push up higher to about 1170s, and still putting in higher lows as far as I'm concerned. So this thing may have even more room to run. Again, that's Carvana.